So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to open up United Farm Family's website, and you're going to go to Agent Login. Like I said, you will need to have your login, and so for me, I've got mine saved already, so I'm going to hit submit, and I've logged into the website. Once I'm in, you're going to see right here on the left window, there's a whole bunch of different things you can do, tracking your business, etc. We're going to go to eApp Home. You're going to click that. Now it's going to populate their eApp site, and again, it'll give you two options here. You can view your old cases or start a new case. In this case, we're going to start a new case. Okay, and so I'm going to hit click start a new case. Okay, and so for the sake of this, I'm going to go ahead and enter some info. All right, and you'll just want to label it. I'm going to label this one test because I usually put the name, so I would write the name of the person here, and that's what it'll show up on if you go back to view your cases. Okay, and of course you're going to select your state, and so you'll go ahead and click find available products. The only one, because we're on their website, the only one is UHL, and so you'll go ahead and hit select. And now it's going to populate the actual application here. So again, always be patient if it's taking some time to think, but you'll enter a number. It's my actual number, guys. That's a joke. So you'll enter status, what state were you born in, etc. You're learning all about me here. Okay, and so we'll be able to enter a street address, a phone number. Of course, I entered a fake address, so of course it can't be verified, so let me change that. Makes it a little harder. You want to enter an email address if you have it. I'm not going to for the sake of this. But you're basically just going to follow through on these questions, guys. It's very, very simple. Yes, and it'll just take you to the next step. Okay, are you currently employed? Yes, I am. Let's say I'm not, just for the sake of it, because I don't want to fill it out. um, Now you'll select your beneficiary here. You're just going to click to add it, and again it pops up information to put in here. Just hit save. If they want to do a contingent beneficiary, you'll enter that here. Okay, and so we'll get to the policy and premium. So at this point, again, you have already wanted to select what plan it is. So let's say we're going to do the Express Issue Premier, and it's for $15,000. Okay, I always hit no to this because I don't want, if they're not going to be approved, we don't want it to go to their graded option. We'll just show them something different. Now, I've never had it be not approved once it's gone in, so I'm going to say that, but I always check no with this. Okay, and no, I have not. And so you'll have the options here. Okay, now here's where you would actually need to put in your information. I'm going to go ahead and skip this section. I will calculate premium just so you can kind of see it will calculate it on here. Okay, so if we scroll back down, how much that would cost. Now I'm going to skip this because I don't want to get into putting in my account information on it because we're not doing a real application here. But do they have existing insurance? You want to check yes. If you do, it's going to populate some more windows. If it's no, it won't. Pretty simple. And you'll answer, of course, some of the basic questions here. Now you'll get to the physician information here, and you'll want to enter that info. At this point, guys, is when I stop, and this is where I wanted to get here. At this point is when I stop, and what I do at this point is then I do the phone interview. Okay, so in case you were curious as to when you want to do that, I do it here. After we've filled this in, so we've got that information handy, we stop and do the phone interview. And I want to make sure they're going to get what we've talked about, and so we do that. And assuming they're approved, we go through the rest of this, guys. And I'm not going to go through the rest of it because it's very, very straightforward. Once you hit validate and lock, I'll get to here. It won't let me do it because my application's not in good order, but basically it'll give you an option here to lock it, and then you'll have some electronic signatures. You just go over the application with them, and then you hit a little box that checks it. It's very, very simple. It's very easy to follow. And then of course make sure, the one thing I would tell you is make sure that you actually submit it at the end. You hit the submit button. It will send them an email and it will send you an email, and you'll have the option then later for when you want to update it and put it into opt. It will send you an email basically as a where you can download the application, just so you know. So you will receive an email that says that. But other than that, guys, it's very, very straightforward. It's very easy. I wholeheartedly suggest, if you want your business to be issued and you want to be profitable from the beginning, to get in the habit of doing electronic applications. Again, guys, it's an outstanding tool. Make sure that you use it. Consult with your upline if you have any more questions, but hopefully this gives you at least an idea of where to go, how to start it, what to do, when to do the phone interview. Okay, and of course I would always suggest to you, and I tell everybody this, make sure that you have a either a printed paper app so that you can read those questions from, so that you can do that before you get into the eApp, or just have it saved on your computer or your laptop or your tablet, whatever it is that you use, or have even just saved it on your phone that you can go through those questions. And then also you'll have that phone number for the phone interview handy as well. And so the same things apply as in the whole life overview, guys. If they do not, if you're unable to do the phone interview in the home, make sure you set up a time with them where they have to do it. So tell them, hey, tomorrow at 10 a.m. I need you to call in and do the phone interview. And you give them the phone number, you tell them what they need to say, and by giving them that homework, it's going to help get this issued. Because if you're waiting on UHL, it'll take you quite a while. Well, guys, hopefully this is helpful. Again, consult your upline if you have any more questions. Good luck.